Welcome back to Hoopscast episode 2. Hoopscast with Kyle episode 2, and we had 8 games going on today in the NBA. A couple are still going on. Let's check this out. As you know, I'm East Coast, not West Coast, so I'm not able to stay up all night and watch the Grizzlies and Clippers, even though the Clippers look like they got that one under wraps, and the Trailblazers having a good game against the Spurs. So I got my notes down for today, and let's just dive right into the Knicks and Magic game, where the Knicks almost made Celtics-like comeback, I would say. The Thunder blow 3-1 leads. They do not, as it looks like it was a pretty even game all around. But then if you look at the box scores, Jalen Brunson had a good game, and so did Julius Randle, actually having a great game. 0 threes made from almost this whole team. The only guy who was making threes all night was Emmanuel Quickly, but hey, whatever. Whatever works for you guys is going to work for me. And then if I dive into the statistics here today, all I had was that Julius Randle was cooking in this game, and then the comeback. And then on the Magic side, you had 61 combined points from Franz Wagner and Paolo Banchero. Admiral Schofield not getting in games anymore. I always like that guy. I don't know why he isn't playing. But yeah, a decent game over here, and I'm just ready to get into the next one for real. That was Magic Wizards? No, because we just covered the Magic. It scrolled down for some reason. Here we go. Where are we at? Nets Wizards. Okay. What? Who? Nets Wizards? Okay. Nets versus the Wizards. No one wants to take the main role here, as you can tell, in Brooklyn, which might end up being an issue. But did Keon Johnson play again today? No, he sat out the whole time. He was cooking on Wednesday. I don't know why they sat him. But over here, Kuzma played a great game, and Denny Advia, I have wrote down, might be the most underrated player in all of basketball, because what he is doing on a nightly basis should not be going under the radar like that. Everyone should be talking about this man, okay? Period. DeAaron Wright playing 17 minutes and just not putting up stats like that is wild. Still, why are teams playing DeAaron Wright in 2023? Doesn't make any sense to me, but hey, get your bag, DeAaron. Over here, the Kings almost blew their lead, but they kept it in control because DeAaron Fox is a facilitator and a scorer at the same time. And if you have one of those guys on your team, you're ultimately going to be a better team than your opponent, because I have down here that DeAaron Fox is also one of the most underrated stars in all of the world. Man can put up 30 a night and still no one wants to talk about the Sacramento Kings. I'm all here for him. I know Sabonis is having a bit of a worse scoring and rebounding season, but his assist numbers are up, and really, this team is looking good. Malik Monk is playing like a star, like the third best player on this team, even though I still think it could be a guy like Harrison Barnes, maybe Kevin Huerter. Davion Mitchell is so slept on, and Trey Lyles, what a night he had. 4 threes from Trey Lyles. Wow. But this was a good game. The Hawks, I know no one wants to take accountability over here. I mean, Sadiq Bey was one of my most impressive dudes, and Patty Mills, really. And I was very excited to see Jalen Johnson was back, since he's been hurt since January. So, yeah, overall, I was excited to see him play 35 minutes today and have 15 rebounds. Go off, King. Next, we have the Bucks game. We almost blew it again, but we got the dub. And Damon Giannis combined for 65 points, so I really can't complain about this. I mean, this is what I want to see from the team. Day in, day out. Really, at the end of the day, Malik Monk having 5 threes. That's okay. If he's only going to score from 3, that's all right. Just let me know before the game starts. Chris Middleton, double-double, 13 and 11. Not much I can really say here. Giannis was just dominating on and off the boards. And winning again is just going to keep pushing them above and above the standings. And now, I don't remember if the Raptors or the Celtics got the win, but we're coming close to that 1 seed again, so we'll see. Cavs side, Jared Allen on the stretch of a lifetime right now. And then you got guys like Donovan Mitchell, who continue to put up 34 points a night easily. And then Craig Porter Jr., the most slept on part of the Cavs. No one's talking about Craig Porter Jr. I'm going to give you your flowers, bro. 14 a night. Let's see what Craig Porter Jr. is averaging. I'm not quite sure. I've been looking at his basketball reference just a little bit this season. Not enough where I'm going to be able to throw out numbers. Yeah, 8 points a game. That is a very slept on 8 points per game, though. People are not talking about him at all, and they need to start raising awareness for this man. Darius Garland, I don't know what happened with him, but I didn't see him play, and I never saw Ty Jones at the court either. But yeah, this team needed Craig Porter Jr. since they're running short of guard, like no Ricky Rubio, no Damian Jones, no Darius Garland. Like, I don't know, this team really needed him. I mean, they're putting George Niang in for some serious minutes, so glad we got to see Craig Porter Jr. and even Tristan Thompson got 6 boards. So 2024 is going to be a wild year. All right, Celtics did pull off the win. They're still in control of the East, and Pascal Siakam went off today, and so did Scotty Barnes, having a career with 7 3-pointers hit. That is a career high for him. Congratulations, Scotty. And then you had other guys like Dennis Schroeder go off, and then who was the other dude that I just kept seeing hit 3 after 3 after 3? It wasn't OG. It must have been Chris. It wasn't Gary Trent, because it must have been Chris. I don't know if I've ever watched this guy in person, but it must have been him. Oh no, it might have been Jalen McDaniels. I thought it was okay. Yeah, I made a mistake. Never mind. Let's just go to the Celtics, because Derek White having another phenomenal game. Where is he? 21. Doesn't show the defensive stats, but he went off on defense. Don't worry about it. Jaylen Brown with 31. Without Tatum or Porzingis tonight, I was very impressed with these guys. And yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, this is looking like their finals front runner. I mean, they're not losing games. They're making comebacks. Drew Holiday having 15 and 31. They're looking good. Sam Hauser starting minutes. 9-9, can't complain about that. And what else? I didn't have anything really wrote down for this game. It looks like I just said Jaylen Brown's playmaking has very much improved over the last couple years. There was that bucket where he threw it up to Cornette, and I just loved it. I went off, and I said that Derek White should heavily actually be considered as an all-star this year, but the East is too stacked. He's not getting in. 76ers versus Rockets. I know I have one thing wrote down, that Tari Easton is a future star. They have this as a fantastic finish. Are you kidding? A fantastic finish for a regular season game that really doesn't have any meaning, and these two teams are on completely different points. They're not even in the same conference. They're not rivals. It makes no sense. But Tyrese Maxey, 42, went off today. 76ers continue to win without Embiid. And then, I want to see how many minutes. Why was Pat Bev playing 20 minutes? Why? Why did Pat Bev play 20 minutes? Makes no sense to me. But let's watch this Tari Easton block, because it's probably going to win block of the year. Let's dig into this. I think it was right. I really should have pulled up the stats a little bit more. Oh, it's right here. Oh no!
Anthony pushing the pace, rips it away.
It's coming soon. I think it happens here. Yeah, Tyrese goes up for the thing, and I was like, nope. Now, I don't care if Marcus Morris hit that 3 or not, which I know he did because I was watching the game. But, yeah, a very impressive block from Tari Easton. And let's just look at Bro's stats today, because I think, 10, 2, and 11 in 28 minutes. He's a very valuable player to this team. And another guy I'm going to say, most slept-on player on their team at least, and maybe the most slept-on player in the West. I don't know. Maybe he's definitely the most slept-on player today, and I'm going to give him slept-on player of the day. That's a new award I'm throwing out, if you were wondering. 76ers, Nick Batum ain't doing nothing. Pat Bev is turning the ball over more than he's scoring, and Robert Covington is back in prime Philadelphia form. So what else do you want from these guys? And Tobias Harris scoring 22 points. Maybe they're good, maybe they're not. Let's just get on to the next game. Suns Hornets. I needed the Suns to win this one for my sanity. And the big three, they beat the Hornets, so there's not much you can really say there. Devin Booker with 35. He played a great game. And then where's my guy? Kevin Durant with 21 and 11. He's becoming a playmaker. Point guard, PGKD. Point guard, Kevin Durant. Oof. Love to see it. And then where's my guy? Motu, however you say his name. 9 and 7. Yeah, he might be a future star, and I think he might actually be better than Yusuf Nurkic. But Nurkic had a good night. I was watching a little bit of his games. I saw a nice dunk from him. And other than that, I really don't have much on this game. Rather than the big three, didn't look bad, and maybe KD will stay another half season. I'll say half season in Phoenix. Thunder, Chad Holmgren cooking. He probably should win Offensive Rookie of the Year. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Did you see what Wemby put up the other night? Yeah, those were insane. But Shea with another 40-point game like he does every day now, it looks like. And then no one taking accountability for the Nuggets. They only ended up with 93 points. Because if If he can only have 7 assists, you're just screwed. And then Michael Porter Jr. swang the rock. He passed the ball today, 1 assist. Got to shout him out. No offense, MPJ. If you're watching my videos, you're actually one of my favorite players. And then let's just hop in and see what these guys are looking like before we wrap up. Nothing really crazy. Keldon Johnson's playing well because I was watching that. I actually saw him, and I saw Malcolm Brogdon hit a 3. He's got 5 on the night now. He kind of went off today, and they got the dub over the Spurs. Congratulations. Wemby wasn't playing. And we're in the 4th quarter now. Clippers Grizzlies. It's a decent game. No one I really see. I'm like, yeah, you went off. Kawhi's not playing tonight. I thought he played every game this year. And then where's Mr. James Harden with 16 and 13? So I can't even hate on him. So what's the point of even making this video if I couldn't hate on James Harden? That's why I made it halfway through the game so I could hate on Harden. Are you kidding me? I don't get to hate on James Harden. But in recap, you clicked on this video to learn about DeAaron Fox. And learning about DeAaron Fox is that he is never going to be an actual MVP candidate, because if I look at the MVP NBA odds, I bet he doesn't even show up. Let's go Fox Sports. Fox Sports, y'all trust Fox Sports? I personally trust Fox Sports. Let's look at this. Okay, he is plus. Okay. He's 7th. Giannis should be higher. Okay, actually no, Giannis should not be higher. Luka should be lower than SGA. If I had a top 7, let's say, I would probably go Tatum, Giannis, De'Aaron Fox, Luka Doncic, SGA, Nikola Jokic, and Joel Embiid. That's my ladder. But KD also deserves some props, and so does Tyrese Halliburton for leading the team to the play-in tournament. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about De'Aaron Fox and everything else that happened in the NBA tonight. I'll be back sometime with another Hoopscast with Kyle, but I'm not going to be able to do one until the new year, so I will probably be seeing you guys next year, and I'm going to have a huge video come out this month, actually, on college football recap of the whole season. So yeah, stay tuned for that, but see ya.